Hello girls. So today we're gonna talk about the sine rules using trigonometries to solve some triangles, finding out some sides and angles using the sine rules. So we talked about the sine rules already. So that is the A over the sine A equals to the B over sine B and C over sine C. So these angles and sides are all the opposite sides inside in triangle. So the triangle is not right angle now. So we look at their sine values of their angles to their opposite side. And we know that inside triangles, they will be equivalence. Okay, so within these sine rules, we can apply it to find the sides or find the angles of specific unknowns in a triangle. So in examples 1, we are going to find the side. So you see that we have the A corresponding to 33 degree and 18 corresponding to 69. So we can apply the sine rule strictly by A divided by sine 33 opposite angle equals to 18 another side equal over the sine 69 degree. So we set up the equations, that's the relations using sine rules, and we want to find A. So we try to remove the sine 33 from the left hand side to the right by doing multiplication. Okay, so this is quite straightforward. Okay, so while we are doing this, we try to remove away and then other numbers, and then we have the unknowns value. So A very quickly using a calculator is 10.53. Okay, and then we look at in another examples, we're going to find the angles. So that's the example 2. Okay, so here we have A once again, and the corresponding size of it is the opposite side. So we look at the sine rules once again. So this time we try to write it in another form, which we put the sine ratios up top and the opposite side values down on the denominator. So they will be the same once we are writing it correspondingly. Sine ratio on top, the values of the sides down below the denominator. And their ratios will be equals to. Okay, so the reason why we are writing this is because we want to keep the unknowns we are going to find on the numerator. So what we're gonna do is just multiplications, or we're moving the denominator to the right. Okay, so here we have sine A over 98 opposite side, and then equals to sine 50 over 81, or also the opposite side. So the step is easy. We just put away the 98 to the right hand side by multiplying. Okay, multiplying the 98 to the right hand side. And after this step, possibly we will use the calculator to find the values for the right hand side first, sine 50 over 81 times 98, or we may try to use the shift sign directly and type in all the things. But if we want to do it in this way, make sure that after the shift sign, we need a bracket. Bracket sine 50 over 81 times 98 close bracket, and we can find the angles afterward. Okay, so this is how we work out the examples, how we can find the size and the angles using sine rules.